Welcome to new video. Let's know about one of the best leader of the world, Mr. Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter was born in October 1st, 1924, is an American statesman, philanthropist, and former politician who served as the 39th President of the United States from 1977 to 1981. Known for his deep commitment to human rights, Carter's presidency focused on energy policy, environmental conservation, and international diplomacy.
Early life and career. Full name, James Earl Carter, Jr. Birthplace, Plains, Georgia, USA.
Carter grew up in a rural farming family and later attended the U.S. Naval Academy, graduating in 1946. He served in the Navy as a submariner before returning to Georgia to manage the family peanut farm.
Political career, Governor of Georgia, 1971 to 1975. Carter emphasized reform and ending segregation policies in the state. A presidency, 1977 to 1981. Advocated for human rights as a cornerstone of U.S. foreign policy.
Brokered the Camp David Accords, 1978, leading to a peace treaty between Egypt and Israel.
Established the Department of Energy and focused on reducing U.S. dependence on foreign oil.
Faced challenges including high inflation, the energy crisis, and the Iran hostage crisis. Post-presidency, after leaving office, Carter became known for his extensive humanitarian work, founding the Carter Center in 1982.
The organization works on issues like disease eradication, election monitoring, and conflict resolution.
He has been a prolific author, writing on topics ranging from politics to religion. Awards and legacy. Awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 2002 for his efforts in advancing human rights, democracy, and peace. And renowned for his post-presidency contributions, Carter remains one of the most active former U.S. presidents in history. Personal life. Married to Rosalind Carter since 1946, the couple has 4 children. Known for his modest lifestyle, Carter continues to live in his hometown of Plains, Georgia. As of today, Jimmy Carter is the longest-lived U.S. president, reaching over 100 years of age. His legacy emphasizes service, humility, and a commitment to making the world a better place. Early life and education. Jimmy Carter was born into a modest farming family in rural Georgia. His father, James Earl Carter Sr., was a successful local businessman, while his mother, Lillian Carter, was a nurse with a progressive outlook on race and equality, uncommon for her time in the segregated South. Carter credits his mother's influence for shaping his moral and ethical worldview. Education. After high school, Carter attended Georgia Southwestern College and then Georgia Institute of Technology before gaining admission to the U.S. Naval Academy in Annapolis, Maryland. He graduated in 1946 in the top 10% of his class. Military career. Carter served in the Navy as a submariner and later worked on the nuclear submarine program under Admiral Hyman Rickover. He considered Rickover a significant influence on his disciplined approach to problem solving. Political career highlights. Governor of Georgia, 1971 to 1975. As governor, Carter aimed to modernize Georgia's government and distance it from the segregationist policies of the past. His inaugural address famously declared, "The time for racial discrimination is over," marking a sharp departure from his predecessors. Introduced government reforms, cutting waste and reorganizing state agencies, and promoted civil rights and equality, though this was met with resistance in parts of the South. Presidency, 1977 to 1981. Carter's presidency reflected his background as a Washington outsider, prioritizing honesty and transparency in government. Major domestic achievements. Created the Department of Energy to address the energy crisis. Pushed for energy conservation, including tax incentives for renewable energy. Advocated for environmental protection, expanding national parklands and wilderness areas. Foreign policy. Camp David Accords, 1978. Carter brought Egyptian President Anwar Sadat and Israeli Prime Minister Menachem Begin together to negotiate a peace treaty, a landmark achievement in Middle Eastern diplomacy. Returned control of the Panama Canal to Panama through the Panama Canal Treaties, 1977. Emphasized human rights, applying pressure on regimes that violated them, including in Latin America and South Africa. Challenges. Energy crisis. High oil prices and shortages led to economic difficulties. Iran hostage crisis, 1979 to 1981. Iranian revolutionaries stormed the U.S. Embassy in Tehran, holding 52 Americans hostage for 444 days. Carter's inability to secure their release before leaving office overshadowed his presidency, who struggled with high inflation and unemployment. Post-presidency contributions. Carter's post-presidency has been extraordinarily productive, focusing on humanitarian efforts and global diplomacy. The Carter Center, founded in 1982 in partnership with Emory University, the Carter Center focuses on promoting democracy through election observation in over 100 countries, fighting diseases such as guinea worm disease, river blindness, and malaria. The center's efforts have nearly eradicated guinea worm disease. Advocating for mental health awareness and access to care, Habitat for Humanity Carter has worked tirelessly with this nonprofit, helping to build and renovate homes for low-income families worldwide. Personal life and values. Jimmy Carter remains deeply connected to his hometown of Plains, Georgia. Despite his global influence, he has chosen to live modestly in a small home and teaches Sunday school at his local Baptist church. Marriage. Carter and Rosalind. Carter share one of the longest presidential marriages in history. Rosalind has been an active partner in his work, especially in the Carter Center. Faith. A devout Christian, Carter's faith has shaped his commitment to service and his belief in social justice. Awards and recognition. Nobel Peace Prize, 2002, for decades of humanitarian work and promoting peaceful conflict resolution. He has numerous accolades for his contributions to democracy, human rights, and global health. Legacy. Carter's presidency may have faced challenges, but his post-presidential life has redefined what it means to be a former U.S. president. His relentless pursuit of peace, justice, and compassion has earned him admiration worldwide. He remains a symbol of humility, integrity, and lifelong service to others. Jimmy Carter passed away on December 29, 2024, at his home in Plains, Georgia, at the age of 100. He was the longest-lived president in U.S. history and the only one to reach 100 years of age. Carter's death has prompted tributes from leaders worldwide, acknowledging his contributions to peace, human rights, and humanitarian efforts. Great learning from Carter's life. Tribute to Mr. Jimmy Carter, December 29, 2024. Thank you for watching. Keep watching, keep learning, like, share, and subscribe.